Excuse me. Now, I'm not familiar with who James Charles is. In fact, I had to do a little research about who he is because all over TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, everybody's talking about that he had his lease done. The name at the time did sound vaguely familiar. I remembered after I saw his face and did a little research on him. He is mainly known for makeup, being a gay guy, and allegedly grooming underage people. So it made me think for a second. I was like, okay, why is this news and why do people care? So when I was looking into it, a lot of people didn't care. And in fact, he is so disliked, I didn't see not one bit of sympathy for him. So it kind of got me thinking, did James Charles do his own league because of Sketch? And the reason I asked that question, because Sketch has a very large support group. Now, again, Sketch is not my realm. Just like how I don't wear makeup and watch makeup tutorial videos or interested in watching a guy putting on makeup, I'm not necessarily a streamer that I like to watch people play video games. I like to play them myself, but I really don't care for watching other people playing them. However, I can't say Sketch, his situation, it was leaked because he had a secret life. He had an OF where he was doing adult stuff, right? That's who Sketch was. However, though, when it comes to his situation, he got exposed for his old life. He had a large amount of support that you don't see James Charles have. Let me play an example of some of his supporters.
Dude, it doesn't harm anyone. I don't give a shit, bro. Sketch can do what the hell he wants. The kid's absolutely hilarious. You can just tell he's a good kid. He's a great streamer. Probably one of the funniest streamers I've ever watched. And what people do, dude, it was like one of those things where canceled for what, bro? No, I'm saying who cares? It's 2024, bro. I want to give a huge shout out to Banks, by the way, for literally messaging Sketch and pulling him back from him leaving that house too. By the way, Banks probably saved him. And also, I am still stunned too that Sketch went live the next day. Like a lot of PR people, PR, they let things die down a bit. They think about it. My man comes back, has a conversation with Banks and his crew. They obviously support him and show him love, which is exactly what he needed in that situation. And he just goes live and what's up, everyone? Got to talk about some stuff. Just classic, dude. W Sketch. We're moving on. We spread love, not hate. All right.
Sketch situation, nothing but love to Sketch. I'm not gonna hate him or anything. At the end of the day, God is the only judge. I have no reason to judge him. God is the only one to judge. And shout out to Sketch. I hope everything's okay.
The shit will get better, even though it never really feels like that in the moment. And everyone who's overcame a situation like that knows exactly what I'm talking about. You didn't know what it was going to look like, but looking back, you thank your old self for not giving up on you. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's easy to give up. It's easy to give up. But bro, but look at what the world would have lost had he quit. What his family would have lost, what his friends would have lost had he quit. So it's not even just you and your aspirations in life, but deadass, I think it's useful to have a goal in life because it's gonna help orient you. Have people in your life that care about you, and have some responsibility so that quitting can't be an option, gang. It can't. Even when it feels like it can't be an option. Seriously.
None of that. You hear me? Hey man, I'm rocking behind Sketch. Y'all not about to bully my homie. Fuck that. He came clean with whatever he do. You know what I'm saying? That's his sexual preference. I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight man. He could be whatever the fuck he want to be, but that's my homie, and I'm rocking behind that. You hear me? Y'all not gonna bully my boy. Nah, I don't H-Town, I don't Texas. None of that. You hear me?
As you can see, a large amount of support and love. Now, with Sketch, I guess he's a bisexual man. having that leaked out about him, or I can't say leaked again, exposed about him, and having the whole entire multiple different communities come behind him, support him. To me, allegedly, this is what I'm thinking, James wanted some of that same treatment. But the big difference is, Sketch was funny. Sketch, allegedly, from what I can tell from the video clips I've seen of him, was just a guy who played video games, and this was a very chill guy. Compared to James Charles, who has all these alleged grooming and harassment and sabotage of the upcoming creators, James Charles is just not a good or likable person at all. So he was trying to use a situation that he most likely caused to try to come back into the YouTube atmosphere to be accepted by everybody. It just didn't work because it's just that unlikable of a person. Now, here's my thing about James Charles. Do I think that he would do something like this just by looking at his Instagram alone? Yes. He likes the attention. He's not shy into trying to show off himself. And the other thing I noticed about these celebrities, they're all kind of freaky. I can't remember if it was him or the other. I know it was one of these makeup guys that made up a rumor that they were in a relationship with Kanye West, I want to say. I don't know if it was James Charles or the other one. I can't think of his name. God, what is his name? James Charles, and I don't know. There was another makeup guy that was saying that he was involved with Kanye West for the longest time. And this is what I mean. People with integrity, people will gravitate behind. People like the underdog. People like people with integrity. Or if you're just a complete villain and you're transparent and honest about it. James is neither one of those things. He's a villain, but he tries to hide it, try to be the victim, for what I can tell. He likes to be seen as a good person when he does a lot of bad things. Now, if you want to make an argument that Donald Trump is a villain, go ahead. And I'm talking about before he became the president of the United States. He leaned into that. He fed into that. What was the show you had, The Apprentice? And he was unapologetic for who he truly was. He didn't put on a good guy persona for everybody to love at first. He made himself be out the hardcore businessman. People gravitated, people seem genuine. Now, again, I'm talking about Trump before he became president and running again now. Anyways, you guys tell me what you think. I just found it interesting when Sketch had his situation happen earlier this year, and now James Charles having the exact same situation happen, but there's a big difference when it comes to people and the support they have. People love Sketch and supporting him from all kinds of different demographics. Compared to James Charles, people are more making fun of him and making like it's the most sickening thing they've ever seen before in their life. Thank God I don't use my Twitter like that. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. If you made it this far, I'm going to do another video.